What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon. Welcome to this week's comic haul. No Sarah today because she had nothing to pick up from Big City Comics. And even I barely had any books to pick up from Big City Comics, but still gonna be a fun show. I will show you what I did pick up. Sarah did get some mail call coming during the week, so I'll show you the books that came in the mail for her. And I also picked up some mail too today, so all that and more on this week's comic haul. Let's do this. Alrighty, before I show the books though, I just need to clear something up. Last week, I showed off a Star Wars book that I bought. That I mentioned I bought because it was a bit of spec on that book. And I have a little buddy of mine who's been watching the channel for years now, Blake. He's like 11, maybe 12 at most. And he watched the video and he pointed out that I had the wrong book. Turns out, Blake was correct. I apologize to anyone who went out to the stores and cleaned up on Star Wars issue 33. It was actually issue 34. The covers look so similar. I apologize just in case those, who rushed out because SimpleSimon is their favorite spec channel. I'm sorry, but at least I apologized. A lot of those big influencers, they don't apologize, they just take down the video. So shout out to my buddy Blake who still watches the channel. Red Hood and Ash will make a comeback soon. Anyway, picked up 4 things from Big City Comics today. It was DC week, so I only really had one title on the pull list, and I don't even know why I was on the pull list. I just thought I'd check it out. I picked up this Spirit World. It's like a team of Asian superheroes, I guess, for the AAPI month. Asian American Pacific Islander, I think it is. I thought it was like Asian Appreciation Month or something like that. Anyway, so they released this book. I thought I'd check it out. You know what? If you actually flick through the interior, the art is beautiful inside. So I actually will probably one day read that. And I also picked up the variant, which is by, what's her name? Suzuozo, something like that. I actually like the cover more when I pre-ordered it. In person, I actually don't like it as much. It's still a nice cover, but it just looked a little bit nicer when it was tiny and I did the pre-order. So I picked up the A cover and I think this is the C cover there. Speaking of AAPI month, I'm gonna be on a Comic Book Worms channel. Him and Otaku are doing Meet the Collector for Asian month, I guess, and they have a lot of Asian creators on. I think they had Jeff the Cantonese Comic Kid on recently, and I'm going to be on, I believe, the 22nd in the US. I think that's the date. Don't quote me on that. Just subscribe to Naman. So the only other 2 things I picked up from Big City are this one, which came from Dynamic Forces. Get ready. It is an awesome Adam Hughes Mary Jane cover. Woo! It is a stunning cover, and it's also signed by Adam Hughes himself, signed right there. I couldn't resist. Just at the price, I was like, that's not too bad, and I do like the cover, so why not pick that one up? I might freeze for a thumbnail. Beautiful, beautiful Adam Hughes cover to add to the collection. Very heavy. Oh, and it's got the COA on the back there. Last thing from Big City I picked up was Something's Killing the Children. This is Slaughter Pack number 5. I really can't be bothered opening it up, so I'll just show you the close-up of the back there. That's what the covers look like. Again, if anyone has a hookup and get me that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, not the David Mack one, the one by that other artist that looks mint, hit me up. But yeah, I'm a little bit over David Mack. I mean, not like I dislike them, I'm just a little bit over David Mack. They're the 4 books I picked up. Again, Sarah picked up nothing, but I'll show you some of the stuff that came in the mail for Sarah during the week. So firstly, it's this Money Shot variant by Zoe Thorogood, who Sarah is a big fan of. And if you haven't seen yet, Sarah posted this on Instagram and wore her boob window top. So I'll make sure you go over there and give that a like. Nice cover by Zoe Thorogood. What was the book she wrote, babe?
It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth.
It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth. So that's the book that Zoe wrote, which is quite popular. All right, so here's the other books that came in the mail for Sarah. We got a Power Rangers. This is a Rian Gonzalez cover, of course. Who else? It's a Power Rangers. Now, I believe this was a 1 in 25, and Sarah paid
$5.
$5 for that ratio cover. So that's cool. That's a Sarah pickup. And then she picked up 2 copies of this, which is one for me, one for her. which is the Catwoman, I believe, is it 1 in 25 as well? A 1 in 25 Catwoman variant, again by Rian Gonzalez. You guys know Sarah's a huge fan. So 2 of those, 1 for me, baby. All right, before I go to the final mail call, let me quickly do some shout outs. Firstly,
oh, shout out to Old Wolf.
Shout out to Old Wolf. I don't know if you heard that. I'm gonna shout out, oh no, my glasses died. I'm gonna shout out, I don't know how to say the channel name probably, but it's Drakeur's Comics and Things. I watched him for Star Wars Day open up some Star Wars trading cards. They were tops. I saw some Star Wars trading cards a little while back in a vending machine. I didn't buy them, haven't seen them since. Getting massive FOMO, I want to get some of those Star Wars cards. But check out Drakeur's Comics and Things. I'll leave a link to his Star Wars card unboxing below. And every week, the link to the Comic Book Community Awards is also down there. Check that out. I think nominations begin in a few days. So you guys, if you want to have some fun and support your favorite YouTube channels, make sure you get on the Comic Book Community Awards. I was actually going to film a video last night about the awards, maybe who I was thinking of nominating, and also going on a bit of a rant of what I really think of the Comic Book Community Awards. But I decided not to do it just in case I didn't know how people would feel about it. But if you want to see that video, let me know in the comments. All it takes is 1 comment and I'll be like, fine, I'll do it. But yeah, make sure you support the Comic Book Community Awards. I've been a supporter from day one. It's just a bit of fun for everyone to have and support their favorite channels. Last thing I've got is some mail call that I picked up today. Now these are some early Marvel books, but these are some Newton Comics. If you guys didn't see a few weeks back, I picked up my first book from Newton Comics. Newton Comics, for those who don't know, were a Australian publishing group who did reprints of a lot of the old Marvel stuff. So I've shown a lot of Planet Comics before, which is another Australian publishing group. The Newton Comics ones are much harder to get, and you'll find a lot of the big keys that were around back in the day. You actually find that Newton did a lot of those ones. So I picked up 2 that weren't really that interest for me. I just couldn't turn down the price, like I said. All right, so these books are really old. Ooh, sniff worthy. All right, now they're not bag and boarded. They're in really low quality, which is probably why I got them at the price I got them for. Oh, I got some extras. Okay, oh cool. All right, I'll take them. So the books that I actually paid for, Fantastic Four issue 2 and Fantastic Four issue 3. My goodness, look at this. Woo! That is some old school gear right there. Again, I saw these for, they sent me an offer to it. They're like $70, and I was just like, man, I cannot turn that down. Now Mark did tell me that they're worth a lot more when the poster in the middle is inside. I'm gonna guess that the poster in the middle is not in this. But man, these are like early Fantastic Four books. Yeah, and I just could not turn down for that sort of pricing. They are in shocking nick, but mate, pretty good bit of comic book history to have there. And this is number 3. Now I'm not positive because I'm not I don't know all my keys, but this is I believe the first appearance of Namor. But I believe the first appearance of Namor was this cover, and I thought it was Fantastic Four issue 4, which I might be wrong, but this is clearly number 3. I don't know if you can see that at the top. But again, I saw this cover first and I was like, man, that's I know that book. So yeah, I'm not a huge Marvel guy, but again, I just couldn't turn it down for that price. But like I said, they are very low grade, which is why they were probably the price they were, but super cool still. I mean, and these are all in black and white, which obviously the original books I don't believe were. So very cool. Got 3 books from Newton Comics now in my collection. They threw in a few extras, which is kind of cool. We got some Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man there. So I got that one there, and this is a cool cover. I've seen this one before. Fantastic Four issue 3. This is from Federal Comics, so that's another Australian printing, I believe. So look at that on the back. Boy George, baby. Yeah. So got a couple of freebies from them too. And that is about it. Coming up on the channel, I still have those 2 videos from my brother's man cave. So we've got the Transformers video coming out, as well as a room tour of his man cave. I picked up some stuff from some friends, Drawn and Chip Getler. So I've got that video. I think I've got a Nerf video hidden around somewhere. So I've got a lot of videos to come. I'm also trying to plan to do another collectible show and tell sometime in the coming weeks. So hopefully that will happen soon too. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and obviously leave a comment. Let us know you stopped by. That is all for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Say bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Keep it simple.